Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Claire Ackers here, coming to you live on, quite frankly, a stunningly beautiful Friday morning. It is 10 minutes past 7 and I woke up just feeling absolutely inspired. And there's something really important I want to talk to you about this morning. However, in the interests of full authenticity and disclosure, my husband slash co-founder Anthony is doing the Three Peaks today, so he was out bright and early, and there are 3 children running about out there, so who knows, we may get an extra bonus visitor this morning. But this is part of running a business, right, isn't it? We carry on regardless, we make it happen, and life is absolutely part of that founder journey. But I just wanted to say that first and foremost. So, yesterday I was at a meeting and I was asked about what Wild Edge actually do. And I started talking about the accidental CEO. And our whole passion is to help founders who are absolutely brilliant at what they do, but they didn't necessarily set out to run a business. They're accidental CEOs, right? And we absolutely love working with those people who are brilliant consultants, lawyers, recruiters, software developers, whatever it is, but their identity as a leader hasn't necessarily caught up with the growth journey that the business has gone on. And what we love more than anything else is helping those people step up and feel like the leaders that their business deserves to have. And I was in this meeting yesterday and I was describing this accidental CEO, we call it, and the person went, yes, that's me, I get it. And I want to talk about this because I feel like so many people resonate with this identity. And Zig Ziglar has this brilliant quote, which is, before you can lead anybody else, you have got to manage yourself. Before you can lead anybody else, you have got to manage yourself. And I just want to lean into this quote because I think it is so true. We say it at Wild Edge as self first, strategy second. And we also might talk about it as authentic self-mastery. And I just want to unpack this a little bit because it is so important. And I know that if you are building a business, you are being bombarded by helpful advice. You know, you've got people contacting you to help with the marketing, the tech, the admin, the finances, all the things. Everybody is trying to give you usually well-meaning advice about what you should be doing and how you should be doing it. And actually, around here we see leadership in a slightly different way, is that it all starts from you. Authentic self-mastery. If you can take the time to figure out who you are and what you stand for, you're 90% of the way there. And then the next little bit is having the courage to live that every day. And we see this all the time. You know, the business grows, the noise gets heavier, you get more people around you, you get more responsibilities on your shoulders. And because you are so subsumed by the day-to-day, that passion, that fire, that certainty with which you founded the business, with which you started off on this entrepreneurial journey, it becomes a little bit cloudy, or you drift from that fire and that intention and that certainty of who you are and what you're doing. And actually, if you can lean into that first and foremost, and I'm talking every day as a daily practice, that is the easiest way to stay centered and grounded and demonstrate that self-leadership you need in order to build not only a successful on paper business, but one that helps you feel authentic and aligned and just like you are living your purpose. You know, you are doing the things for which you set out to grow your business in the first place. Authentic self-mastery, leading yourself, self first, strategy second. God knows that this business is going to ask a lot of you. You know, every day you are going to be tested. Every day you are going to have a new problem thrown at you, whether it's a people problem, whether it's a difficult conversation that you've just got to lean into. You know, they say that communication problems are just a 5-minute sweaty-handed conversation that nobody really wants to have. All these different fires that you are being called upon to put out every day, the decisions you need to make, the context switching, the need to be an expert. I worked with a CEO for years who described her job as a professional decision maker. It's a lot, and it calls upon everything you've got, and it triggers everything you've got as well. And so if everything I'm saying this morning is resonating with you, if everything I'm saying to you this morning is making you think, oh my gosh, yes, I am seen, this is exactly how I feel, and what I thought I was alone in this, I want to leave you with a question just to ponder today. Maybe go out for a walk before it gets too hot, sit down with a journal and a cup of tea and just think about it. But the question is, what did the founder version of you who launched this business, who started this business, what did they believe was possible? That the CEO or the MD or whatever your title is these days, that the CEO that you have become has forgotten. What did the founder who started this business believe was possible that the CEO has forgotten? Just take a moment and think about it. Okay, I'm going to go do kid stuff. Thank you for being here. You are awesome. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you very soon.